God dang, zoom out. My face already fat. I know, man. Repetitive schedule, repetitive tendencies tend to make a man go crazy for the things that he cannot be. You know who said that? I did. Okay. Um. So, why is crickets chirping at this time? It's weird. Uh, Positive tendencies, right? Positive affirmation, positive affirmative action, positive anything can be listed as pure bull, balarkey if you say it the wrong way, right? Because you can say anything. Because being positive is not always a good thing. Because you could be positive for a disease. Uh, uh, I think that's the only thing that's really positive that you don't want to be positive. Positive in like a disease or something. But what I was trying to go with this is positivity can be used in a way where understanding the word and using the word in an incorrect manner can be confuzzled, confused, or allude to a different type of image, right? Oh, fuck, a bus. Please don't hit me. I'm too black and small. But basically, basically, I have figured out the equation to creating constant music that is not repetitive enough to the point where it's too perfect. Because if something's too perfect and too technical and too mechanical and too evened out, it becomes boring, right? The imperfections will make us perfect, right? And to you, that might sound like straight bullshit. Like, what is he talking about, right? I want to get back into music, right? Not only to express myself, but express emotions that haven't been articulated yet. Because I feel like sadness, melancholy, depression has been invoked in a positive limelight, or in a way where it makes you confide and sit with those emotions and actually soak into them instead of just either overcorrecting, being neat, and distracting yourself for it, or throwing it away completely. Now, with me, I will be touching on those type of subjects, right? Yes, obviously. Why wouldn't I, right? It's not my duty, but I feel, welcomed, and I feel abided, obligated, actually, to do it. Why is that? Because mainly, I have been very ungrateful for the standards and the things that I have, you know? Even though I am homeless, right? I'm still able to have clothes, have a phone, wear accessories, I might have mental anguish, I might have mental pain, mental illness, but I'm self-aware enough to know that I am, you know, like the 90th percentile of the most richest people in the world. Maybe my greed is getting the best of me. Ah, fuck. My greed is getting the best of me. And that is why I feel like I'm not making it far enough. Maybe it's the gluttony of the hunger of wanting more, right? Being successful is one thing, but wanting more is a different type of attitude, a different type of height. Because you could talk all day about how you want to do this and that and third, but ain't doing not jack shit, you know what I'm saying? Like, it gets there, right? But I was, like, very prideful for, like, there was a point in time where I didn't want to work. Not because I was lazy, but I feel like, it was like being a slave in some instances, even if you're getting paid, but It's basically your life essence is diminished to an hour of pay. Your 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 time is only worth how much you do, which is logical, right? Basically, how much you do is how much you're given. How much you take is how much that is supposed to be taken from you. But in a moment in time, I tend to see is the more you work, the less your time is actually sought after. You know. But if you're better at something, you know, later down the years, your time. Big ass bus. Little ass kids. Take shit. Kids just got dropped. What, high schoolers? I can't tell. Everybody's small. You know, you know. Not like I'm the biggest dude. I'm just like no matter like high schoolers back then, like in the 19, them motherfuckers like grown ass men, fucking senior, full beard, buff as hell. Especially them football players, man. Different type of breed of, yeah. You know what I'm saying? But I got Australia. Shit, nigga like me, you know what I'm saying? Big educational nigga type shit, graduated at 16 in high school type shit, you know what I'm saying? You know, damn near 20 years old. Oh shit. Damn near 20 years old. And he got no place to live. And he not in college playing ball or getting a degree. I know, right? Waste of sperm, I know. But everybody's path is different. That's what homeless niggas say. You know, I think the pride gets the best of us, you know. Some people would rather live in a box than fold to the man, and some people would rather live in a big ass box with good windows and pose to the man and kiss his ass just to look like and perceive that he's a strong individual. It's crazy, right? But who am I to see? What was that? Boy, tweaking out. But who am I to judge when I have nothing to show? How can I judge when I have nothing to judge? Is that not bars? Nah, the road is too busy. I wanted to cross the street, right? And I wanted to go to the old neighborhood. There's like another neighborhood that's like way more prettier and like way more cooler than the one that's over here. But like the roads is too busy, and like if I run, I know my headphones is gonna slip, and I might get hit by a car because I don't know how to time, you know. Like jaywalking, not my best. Like, and I got heavy ass. Oh, my shit not heavy, but I got loose ass, old ass shoes on. So like if I try to run full speed, I'm slipping out my shoe. You know what I'm saying? But if there's a will, there's a way, they say, right? No? Okay. Just figure it out. That nigga is turning. Oh my lord. I'm stuck, bro. I don't know where to go. I honestly don't know where to go, bro. What you think? We should like head out, or I don't want to get hit by a friggin' car either. It's a dude cutting grass. Okay, listen. We gotta have. It's either. I think there's like a level of weirdness that is acceptable to society, right? You can't be too weird to the point it's not consumable to the masses, but you can't be, you know, not enough weird to the point where you're different, you know. You gotta have a level of indifferences to pop out when it comes to anything. If it comes to music, art, sports, you know, anything. When it comes to anything that's creative, right? There's like a standard of creativity and weirdness that correlates with you. You know what I'm saying? Why I thought that boy just called me the N-word? Maybe that was just the music. I'm probably tweaking. You know, if you did, it is what it is. You just gotta take that to the chin, bro. It ain't that deep. Even though it is that deep, but ain't nothing you can do. You know? Bro, how am I finna cross this street, bro? It's like the most dangerous street to cross. But shit, this might be a snuff. This might be a snuff video if I try to run this bit, bro. Like, oh my life, it be so dangerous. I could run full speed. Fuck no, and get hit by a motherfucking car. If I don't run full speed, I could die. Oh my God, bruh. Oh my granny baby. Hurry up so I can run this bit. Oh my God. I just jaywalked. I'm a dangerous individual. I'm dangerous. Excuse my language. See, I told you I still got immature ass tendencies, you know? Some of my tendencies are still immature. I might have a wise mom. Oh my God, is that a dead raccoon? Oh, damn. I ain't gonna lie, I exposed myself one of the videos anyway, so like when I was younger, if I see like a dead rodent on the road, I used to bury him. I used to get a shovel, put him in a bag and bury him. Cause I feel like, you know, every life deserves a burial, you know, that's worth something. No, you don't think so? Am I just crazy? Okay. It was great talking to you though. In every life, there's a man driving his car right now, going to work. Man, about to go to school, about to go get something to eat, about to go take a shit, about to go rob a bank, about to go kill somebody. You know what I'm saying? Like, the psyche of a human is so complex but delicate at the same time. You wonder, why is there not more crazy people in the world? Not saying that's a good thing, but you wonder, there's, you know, not susceptible, but acceptable psychopaths and sociopaths, and then there's non-acceptable psychopaths, like murderers and stuff. But then some put it in music, put it in sports, put it in art. The most craziest people. What the hell? What that nigga eyeing me for? I'm about to. You know, you can mind your business, but if you're in the wrong side, wrong time, you can lose your life. You know, I think it's either you learn that at an early age or you learn it by death. You learn it by seeing death or you learn it by being in death. But being deaf, because if you're deaf to the sign of death, then you're not really in depth. Yeah, that's a triple entendre, nigga. Triple entendre. What the fuck? Is that the same car? Well, I thought that was the same car that eyed me down. There was a car that eyed me down. Left lane, close, merge right. What the fuck? Damn, how I'm supposed to get in the neighborhood? I don't want to step on no construction because I know how that is. Shit. What the fuck am I supposed to do then? I don't got my wallet on me. So I couldn't even spend money I don't have anyway. But I do got tap. But then I might have to end the video. Yeah, I'm very paranoid, so I always look behind me a couple seconds, just make sure nobody follow me. Okay, left lane is closed. Okay. Well, if you're on this side, then I'm on the left lane right now, even though I'm on the right hand side. So is this like construction? Fuck. I'm gonna have open one headphone so I can hear. I am on the most dangerous side of the neighborhood. See, well, I won't even say in America, because America in its full is a country, but the United States of America, right? The most dangerous thing you have to worry about is not the individual, but the item of what the individual have. You can't, it's like, I don't know, it's a weird thing to say people don't kill people, which they do. You can be like, people don't kill people, guns do. Well, in a logistics standpoint, I guess in any perspective you can say that. You can't be like, trees don't kill people. A tree falling down because of a lightning strike kills people, right? It's a stretch on how the person dies. Right. In my mind, the reason why the world is to shit is because of us. I always go this way. Should I go that way? I hope that's not a dead end though. See, can we have bro, our phones are so advanced, but why can't we not have multiple things going at once? Like, this is a mini computer. Why can I not record and have my GPS out at the same time? You know what I'm saying? So I know where I'm going. I am, bro, it's been a long time since I've been on this side, but I feel like when I'm on this side, some of my best music come out on this side, right? My best think pieces come on this side. And just my overall, not awareness to my surroundings, but my overall question of existence, questioning why we're alive. Not like on some scientific or psychological or physiological type of, not physical, psychological, physiological, philosophy, yeah, philosophy type of vibe, right? It's just more of a, I get more a calm state. I don't know, it's like the farther I'm away from that house, the more, I wouldn't say positive, but the more calm and soothing I am, Even though my heart goes through my ass every time I hear a dog bark, but it's way better than what I guess I was experiencing over there, I made a song when I was 13. So approximately 4 to 5 years ago. I don't remember all the lyrics because it was Bro, it was recorded off a goddamn shit like a Chromebook or something. But if I can ever find that file, I'm going to post that song. You know? If I can find the recording of it, I'm gonna post it with like some instrumental or some beat off YouTube, cause like when you first start, like your music is, it's always with a stolen or a free instrumental. But I feel lighter over here. Like I feel taller. You know what I'm saying? I feel lighter. Early. You know. Listen. All right. This is like not an invoking question, or like a vague question, right? Or an ambiguous question, I guess. Maybe same thing, but if you blame outside or external factors for your mishaps or why your life is so shit, do you blame the world, your life, or your people, or the people that are like the external factor? So you be like, man, life sucks. Is that like a general question of life just sucks ass, right? Life just like sucks straight shit, or the world sucks, right? So do you blame the world for your comeuppance, for your comeuppance? Somebody must be watching a football game because he's screaming. So do you blame the world, or do you just blame people? Because then if you, oh damn, we blame life. But like life sucks. Is that like a overalization or overgeneralization of what it is? Because if you blame life, that means you blame everybody else's life too. Because you'd be like, my life sucks or my world sucks. Or is it like that? Like I never understood that, because I feel like the English language is like, yes, it's a complicated thing, but also a beautiful thing when it comes to expressing yourself. Because in other languages, I feel like the complexity of your words are like way different. You know, I think like once you're in like unknown terrain, you have to be more cautious of what you say and what you do. Like use your eyesight, your hearing, and your smell. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't, cause I always be like, oh, life is so delicate. The reason I say that is because I have seen kids that have looked like strikingly just like me, and it's scary in a sense, and they're getting killed off of the most miscellaneous of the smallest minute things, and it's scary, you know. No matter, death is everywhere. You can't escape death, but it's scary to see. And then sometimes that's why I understand parents when they be like, oh, you can't go out tonight. There was a boy killed, yada yada yada, and he was just your age. You gotta be like, what they gotta do with me? Because You know, in some instances, you got to think. Imagine you're her only, your mother's only child. Because usually the mom is one. The dad don't really care as long as you can, you know, communicate. Or if your dad's not like a abusive asshole, he's not gonna really care. You know. So, nah, it makes me think, like, it makes me think where, like, there's some areas of life where you gotta figure out the do's and don'ts. Like, you gotta figure out, well, if that's the case, am I willing to die over a statement or in my pride, you know, or am I willing to just be quiet? Holy shit, that shit's rolling, Brady. I honestly don't know, Brady. There's on rolling skates playing, I guess, hobby. You gotta figure it out, though, honestly. No, because the best things you can do, I know, right? It's not what you say, it's how you say it. Because, like, be like, sometimes it's a good time just to shut the fuck up. You don't gotta say it. It's just like, it'll be in your best interest just to be quiet. You know what I'm saying? If you say it like that, it comes off way better, But I guess the ego and the pride of any individual it kind of strays away. And what am I basically trying to say? It's, yes, words and how you say it can get you killed. I have seen a lot of close friends lose their life over miscommunication or a misunderstanding or being in a wrong place at the wrong time. And we're supposed to be positive today. I'm not even sad about losing, I don't try to gentrify it or try to glorify the deaths or, the loss of a loved one, because we're all gonna die. Not to sound more, but we're all gonna lose somebody near and dear. And I think the one person that I'm not really, and we all, I think most people is, the one person I'm really not ready to let go of is probably my mother. Even though she could be a horrible person at times, or a stick, a stick in the mud, right? I honestly think like that's one of the people that's gonna hurt me the most. My father, uh, yeah, bless his heart, but it's gonna hurt, but not as much, and that's kind of morbid to say, but hey, it is what it is. Uh, I won't be ready for none of my parents' death, probably. Especially if it was unwarranted and it was unnatural. Because if it was unwarranted and unnatural, I don't care about that. Would your mom or dad want to seek revenge on some corny shit? Nigga, I don't give a fuck, bro. Nigga, if my people, shit, God forbid my mom, shit, God forbid my mama get killed, not even in a freak accident because somebody's, negligence is the reason why she lost her life. Shit, I'ma be negligent too. Shit, fuck it. I don't care if that sounds ignorant. Nigga, I'ma be negligent. Shit. If you the reason why one of my parents ain't living, Birdie, I just, I don't know. I don't know. I guess you gonna have to lose your life too. I guess shit. Man, I guess. And then if it comes to that case, we both die. Right? But people say that, but they're not ready to take one's life. You know, takes one's life, because taking a life is also a scary and hard thing to do. Because once you're in that moment, it it's a hard thing to get out of. Because even if it's in a self-defense way, taking somebody's life is a hard thing to do, bro. You know, I'm telling you, you think you could do it until it comes a time where you got to, and then you're like, damn, how am I finna do this? Not how, but like why? How could I do this? Like, you know, not like how can I do this, but like in a in an ethical state. Like, is that the right thing to do at the time? You know, because honestly, full honesty, I could never. I could never really do that. Hold on. I'm gonna have to start the video because somebody following me, so. Damn. But I'm about to cut the video. Because, you know, we on the wrong side of town, so we gotta be weird. But it was great talking to y'all. Y'all boys stay blessed.